Hey guys, what is up? It is Ricochet here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this cool little house behind me. The outside might not look the greatest, but you can obviously use whatever you want to build with it, honestly. Like you can add more windows and stuff there too, but I just use straight up wood just to make this easy because I built a little like preview and then I'm going to build it again over there somewhere. But let's go inside the house. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like a little bit. So this is like, the main floor. It's kind of small, but it's got enough room for all your stuff. I got a fabricator, smithy, forges, stuff like that in here. And then I put these door frames here because I thought they looked nicer than having it just be like plain and empty. And then I got like this spinning staircase just coming out here. And then it goes to the top floor, which is more like a bedroom and stuff. I got some chests along the wall, a simple bed. It seems kind of empty, but obviously when you guys make the house, you can obviously decorate it more and stuff like that to your liking. And I added a little deck. I did not add the wood railings because I actually forgot to, but you can add those too if you want. But anyways, let's get into building this. Okay guys, so in order to start building this, what you're going to want to do is, it's pretty simple to start out. You're going to make a little 3x2 rectangle here. Alright, and then you're going to do it again behind it. So basically, in the end, you're making a... Oops, that was close. In the end, you're essentially just making a big rectangle to start with, which would end up being a 3x4, I believe. Yeah, like a 3x4. So then, what you're going to want to do from this point is you're going to want to extend this way by another little like 2x2. If that makes any sense. So then your foundations should look like this. So that is going to be your foundations. Like I said, just make a 4, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 by 3 rectangle to start with. And then at the very top corner, or any corner to be honest, depending on which way you're building this, you're going to want to make a little 2x2 square, like kind of extending off of it. Okay guys, so what you're going to want to do now is get a little door frame and put it right in the middle of the big 4x3 rectangle. Alright, and I prefer to use wood. I mean, honestly, you can use stone if you want for this probably, but I think wood looks nice with it. And this is the point where options start to come in. So, obviously, I'm going to be using just all walls because that just makes it more simpler to build. But if you want to, if you prefer to, you can go ahead and actually like use windows instead. I wouldn't recommend using only windows, but like if you want to like maybe put a window here and a window there or something like that, you can do that too. But I'm just going to use walls for the purpose of this video. But you're going to want to start building, and then once you get to the little 2x2 square extension on the side, you're going to want to leave one of these, preferably this one, but I don't think it really matters. This one I'm going to leave blank because that's where the staircase is going to be going. So I'm just going to keep building around this, and yeah. Alright, and the walls are going to be nice and tall in this. So, you want the walls to be nice and tall, but for starting out wise, I recommend you just do the 2 layers of walls for at least to start, just so you don't like end up confusing yourself later on. It just makes it easier to go along. So you're going to want to add another layer of walls. Alright guys, so now you can use wooden stairs if you want, but I prefer to use a stone staircase because it kind of fits the stone foundation for the flooring. But you're going to want to come around here and just place the staircase right there. So now you have a little staircase coming out and onto here. So that's going to be your staircase. You really could put it inside the 4x4, but it just does not look as nice. It also takes up a lot of room. So I'd recommend just building it like out here as an extension. And it does look pretty nice actually. Like if you look at it, it doesn't look too bad. Alright guys, so now to make the second floor, you're going to want to use wooden ceilings for like the flooring in here. So you're just going to come on up here and place wooden ceilings going all along this. Pretty simple, this step is. Just a lot of wooden ceilings. Oops, and I fell off. But yeah, you're going to be using these wooden ceilings as the second floor. So this isn't actually the roof yet. So by the time you're done with that, you should have this. I just threw that storage box here to throw some stuff in because my weight was being a pain because like I was too heavy because of other stuff in my inventory. But once you get this far, you should basically have this, a 2 tall bottom floor with stone foundation. Should be this big, pretty nice. And then out here you'll have your little stone stairway, and it should lead you up to here. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do up here is do the same thing as the bottom floor. So you're going to add the 2 stories of walls again. But you're going to want to skip this one as well, because we're going to do something different with this part. This is not going to be wooden walls here, because the staircase is in the way. Also, if you want to build the deck, it's actually completely optional, but I guess I'll show you guys a version of the deck. So you're also going to want to leave this blank in order to build a door frame there. Okie dokie, so now you're going to want 5 door frames in total for this step. So you're going to add a door frame there, and you can add the last wall we're going to need up there. I'm pretty sure that is the last wooden wall we need for this build. But then you're going to come over here and place the door frames here. And the reason I do this is so that we can actually do the roofing, because without anything there, we can't do the roof properly. And it just looks kind of nice actually to have it there too. I think it looks nice, but down here it's actually optional, but I would recommend adding it there too, because it just adds to it and it does look nicer than just leaving it all open. Also, if you haven't yet, obviously be sure to add the wooden doors to the actual entrances. Obviously, you're not going to add wooden doors to this, but the front entrance needs a wooden door, and if you're building the deck, then you need a... You at least might want a door for that. I mean, it's really optional for this also, but it might be nice to have a door for that. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you guys a good way to do the deck, because sometimes when you build with pillars in this game, they are kind of weird. Like the part at the top, as you can see right there, the stuff that's sticking up, that'll usually tend to stick through the floor if you just set down the floor then the pillar, and it does not look good. The way I'm doing it is there's still gonna be a little bit of wood sticking up, but it's not as bad as if you were to just do it by setting down the ceilings and then the pillars. So it's gonna at least be a little nicer. But then all you gotta do here is just look for the snap point at the very top, and then place your ceilings there, and yeah, so we're just gonna do that real quick. Also, have that door closed, or else you can't snap that ceiling there, okay? Because it'll be in the way. You can have the ceiling there with the door, but just make sure the door's closed first, because I had that issue earlier when I was building this the first time. Alright now guys, now to do the roof, you're gonna need these slapped like walls. I'm using thatch, so I'm using sloped thatch walls for left and right. You're gonna need that. So if you're gonna do thatch with me, you're gonna do sloped thatch wall right and sloped thatch wall left, and you're gonna need 4 of each. So with the lefts, you're gonna place them where they would stand. So like the first one will be in the top right there, and then another one will go right up there, and you're gonna want to come over here. Ooh, a little frame issue there. You're gonna skip that wall right there, right? And you're gonna come here and place one right there. So look at that real quick, just so you get the idea. And then you're gonna come to this very corner over here and place another one up there. And now with the other facing wall, you're gonna want to do the exact same thing with the right walls. So exact same, except obviously different spots. But essentially, it should look like this. So you have a slope there, a slope there, a slope there, and one more slope up there. Okay, so now you're gonna need some sloped thatch roof, or whatever you're building your roof out of. Sorry, you can build it whatever, like out of whatever you want to. But I'm gonna be using thatch because I think thatch looks nice for roofing. So what you're gonna want to do is you're just gonna place it, following it, and I'd actually recommend starting back here so that you can kind of build out, so you don't mess up. Because if you mess up building a roof, it's a pain. But if you build this first, then the rest of these you can just kind of build off of that, and you're not gonna like mess up or anything. It's a little life hack, I guess, for you guys. But just be careful dealing with the roofs, because sometimes the snap point can be a little weird and wonky, and it can mess up on you. So beware of that. Okay, so once you got the roof done, that's actually it. Like, it's actually pretty quick to build this. The first time I built this, it took me forever, because like I was obviously playing with it and seeing what looked nice, and I had issues with the roof because the roof was originally going to be different, but it was not working out because I was going to have slopes coming like the other directions. I don't know how to explain it without a visual, but I was playing with the roof for a while and it wasn't working out. But like this like, trust me, the roof on this is probably the best you can do, because if you try any other way, there's gonna be like holes or something like that. It just didn't work out for me. But yeah, the first time I built this, I probably spent like so much time on it, because I was trying to, you know, make it really good. But this is the basics of the house. Yeah, it's kind of simple, and from the outside it might not look the greatest. So can I jump off these? There we go, that saves some time. Like, yeah, it might look kind of plain, but obviously you can decorate it as much as you want to. Like, if you're good with decorating, you can obviously do that. You know, you can add a railing up there. I'm not gonna do it just because I might, I don't know. But you know, obviously you can decorate on the outside. You can use window walls instead of just normal walls. I just use normal walls to save time. You can build the staircase inside, but I prefer, well, I would recommend you build outside like that, so you get something like that. Pretty cool. And actually, if you're really not comfortable with having your staircase stick out like that for whatever reason, maybe you're on like a PvP server or something, I don't know, you can actually extend this, like make another little like box, so like maybe one more foundation there, and you can kind of box it in, but that's completely up to you. I think it looks nice like that, but you know, you might have reasons why you might need to box it in. But yeah, the outside might not be the greatest, but the inside, you got plenty of space on the first floor and on the second floor. And I'm going to go ahead and decorate it real quick, and I'm going to show you guys the final product so you guys can see like the kind of things you can do with this. Okay guys, so this is the house just slightly furnished. I did the exact same furnishings as I did for the first one. At least I'm pretty sure I did. But obviously it still looks empty. But like I said, you guys can add whatever you want to it. You know, maybe add a bench and some tables and stuff. You know, you guys can add whatever you want to the house. So yeah, that's the idea of the house. It's a big house with tons of room, and like, this wall, you can really fit a lot of stuff. Like, as you can see, I got 3 forges in the corner, a smithy, and a fabricator, like all along the same kind of thing. Some large storage boxes, a preserving bin next to a little cooking pot, and right down here I got a little mortar and pestle, you know, for making like your narcotics and stuff. So I would recommend, like the way I'm seeing this is you could use the first floor as like your workroom, so like you have all your forges, your smithy, all that good stuff. And then on the second floor could be like your little homeroom. So like you got your little bed, maybe some small storage boxes with some small personal things, like maybe some cloth, or like maybe a piece of armor, maybe one of your weapons, something like that. Little stuff could go up here, but then you got all this down here. So that's gonna be it for this build, guys. I do hope you guys did enjoy. This is actually my first ARK Survival Evolved build. So yeah, I don't know, it's not like anything absolutely spectacular, crazy, amazing, or anything like that, but I think it's pretty good. And like I said, I know the outside looks kind of plain, but you can always go ahead and spice it up however you choose. Also, I did not do this just because, like, saving time wise, but if you really want, you could also get wall torches, which I would probably recommend you do for lighting, and, you know, have them around your house and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I do hope you guys did like this build. I hope this build worked for you, and that you guys did amazing things with it, and you know, you spiced it up your own way, made it look better, however you wanted to build it. But I do hope I did help you guys out, and that you liked this build. But anyways, if you could like the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. So if you liked it, definitely beat the crap out of that thumbs up button. That'd make my day. And comment down below what you thought of it, and what you guys did with it. Like, if you liked the build, if you thought it was crap, or you know, if you guys would actually use this build yourself. I know that there's probably better builds out there, but I think this is still pretty good, in my opinion, though. And also, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, I'm going to be doing a lot more ARK stuff on the channel. At least that's my plan right now. So yeah, if you guys like ARK, definitely subscribe, because I'm going to be trying to do more ARK, like I just said. But anyways, my name is Ricochet, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Peace!